What is up? It's me, Darren, and I'm out here on February the 15th. This is the day after Valentine's Day. I hope you all had a great time doing whatever you did on this very special day of love and peace. This is the day after, post. I was unavailable for you guys yesterday. I'm so sorry. I needed a day off to do some personal things. Hey, Limp Biscuit, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining our live today. Lee, what's going on? Our first like. You're always number one. That's what I like about you, Lee. You're on the ball. One of the first people here, one of the first to like. That helps our channel and video significantly. I won't he'll be the other channel. A moderator is live. Oh, that's okay, Busy. Do what you need to do. If they need you more than I do, go help them out. I know you're going to add a lot to that channel. Hope they don't give you too hard of a time in there. Come back when that's done if you like. We're glad to have you here. I was the first. That's right. You were the first here today, Limp Biscuit. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Guess who changed their name? Coffee as a brand new name. Very nice coffee. We're glad to have you here no matter what your name is. We love it. Thanks for coming by. All right, well, that's fine with me. I get it. You guys have other obligations as well. We just enjoy you here when we got you. That's all we can do, guys, is enjoy each other while we have each other. That is beautiful. You always have a special place here for us. So go do what you need to do. Gotta go good luck, Jay. I know you're gonna do a good job over there. I hope they love you guys as much as we do here. You gotta go where the love is. That's why I come here every night for you guys, because this is where the love is. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys on this channel. I didn't go to the party. I had another engagement I went to. We had did a little dinner thing. You got to do what you got to do on Valentine's Day. I didn't have a red shirt to wear to that party, so I didn't go to that particular event that I told you guys about. But my presence was needed somewhere else, guys. You know how it is. Oh, Coffee, I can't wait to hear this story. I hope he reciprocates in full. I hope he's pleased. I hope he can appreciate it. I know that's a big step for you. But go ahead and take a chance. Life's short. Life's short, man. You're a young lady. You got to make those decisions. It's a bold move for a lady to admit her feelings to a gentleman. So I'm interested. I can't wait to see how it plays out. I'm leaving him a note in his drum case. Make sure he knows it's from you. You don't want him to go talk to some other girl thinking she left the note. She'd get all the credit. Sign it with love. Do a little hyphen XO at the end. That's what they do in the UK. And always works. I always sign my notes like that, and they love it. They love it. So do that. Oh, my beard looks always uneven in here, but it doesn't look like that in real life. We're going to be awaiting this dramatic conclusion. We're waiting for it. I hope you get some good response from that. It's cool. Taking a chance on love. Do you know what he did for Valentine's Day? I hope he didn't have another Valentine's. That would be terrible if he did. But we're here for you. We're here to await his reaction. I know he's going to reciprocate in full. Maybe he will say, I've always felt the same way, but I was too shy to come forward and admit my feelings for you. She says, I would be fine either way. I've been single for the past 15 years of my life, so it's nothing new to me. Well, maybe 2005 is your year. Maybe this is a year it all changes. But I didn't date much in high school, by the way. I went to a little small town high school, and I didn't really bond with those people too much. I mean, of course, I was well liked, but even back then, guys, let me tell you something. Even back then, I was resonating on a higher level. I was way up here even then. And these people weren't really bottom feeders. We were just on different levels. I was probably on this level. They were on another level over here. I wouldn't say they were country kids, but they were not as worldly maybe as I was. Maybe they didn't leave their small town as much as I had. Maybe they hadn't seen as much of the world as I had. I knew there was more to offer. I knew even back then there was a little more to offer. So I wasn't really. I didn't meet like-minded people until I went to college, and I met more like-minded folk. So that was a blessing for me. It was a whole new world. So academia was very, very good to me. The academic world was wonderful. Hey, Pug Mom, I was worried you weren't going to show up tonight. Because when Prairie Wolf said they couldn't make it, I thought you said you couldn't either. So I thought we were going to be out with 2 regulars tonight, not just one. I would tell them through text, but if I do, I would have to use Chat GPT because I'm dry with texting. No, you're doing the right thing. A personal handwritten note is an old-time gesture. People don't do that enough. Write it down and put the little note in there. That's so romantic. That's so romantic. Yeah, didn't you hear Prairie Wolf said he's gonna had trouble with the refrigerator or something and won't be here? Said he's gonna be trolling tonight, but I think he just meant he's got stuff to deal with. And we won't have Prairie Wolf's presence in the chat. So we got to make it on our own, guys. I don't expect the same people to be here every night. Like I wasn't here last night. I get it. Everybody's got a life, aside from, oh, that was you. Okay, I was reading that at work today, and I couldn't really, I kind of had to skim through all that because I was at work and I couldn't be on the internet too much. So I got to go reread it, I guess. Oh, okay, great. I must have misunderstood. I thought some people were saying they couldn't be here. Won't be on the live tonight. That's great. We need everybody here. I got to make up from last night. I missed watch time hours. I'm going to be disappointed when they roll in and I'm missing a day. I woke up to a broken fridge. Now I have a sick kid. Oh, everything happens at once, doesn't it? They say bad things happen in threes, so hopefully that's not the case. I can tell you, though, I missed. Yeah, I hate leaving you guys hanging last night, but I got a life too, aside from this, and sometimes you got to go out, do something. Prairie Wolf, I thought you said you weren't coming. I misread your guys' chat. I thought you said you weren't going to be here tonight. I was supposed to tell him Friday, but I chickened out. I know, you told me. Don't chicken out. Have that note already writ. Spray your do you wear perfume? Coffee, spray a scent on there. So when he reads it, it would smell like you. That would be so romantic. It would smell sweet. And it'd make him think of you. I'm glad you guys made it tonight. I don't know why I misread that your messages. I was at work when I was reading those comments, and I thought you said you didn't weren't gonna make it. Yeah, I did. Went out with a special lady friend last night. We had just a quiet evening, dinner and such. You know how it is. Then I had to get up this morning and go to work, which was rough, but I did it. Made it through the day. But yeah, it was nice. So I did have a lady friend. And they're all special. Everybody's special. Anybody that shares their life with you is special. Anybody that opens their heart, even if it's for special occasions. And anybody who shares their energy with you. Like I shared my energy. And like I share it with you guys. And you guys share your energy with me. It's all special. Picture you. Okay, so I didn't go to that particular party. We just took it easy. We had dinner, you know, romance, candles and all that. I wasn't up for going to that party. And honestly, I don't have a red shirt. If I had a really cool shirt to wear, I didn't want to be the guy in the black shirt at a Valentine's Day party when everybody was dressing up. And the people that go to that party, they're dressing up people. They are theme people. And I would be. I just didn't have time to go shopping, pick something up. I have to work on my 30 sub special soon. I'm too awake. Congratulations, Coffee. Make a video about your crush. Here's what you need to do. Make a short of your note and tell them that you're going to put this note in your crush's drum case. Tell the story, show the note, read it, and I believe that's going to put you on the map. People are going to love that. And then you can give them updates. We just went to one of our little favorite restaurants that we love, and then we went to this bar for a bit, and then came home. It was a nice night. There's a little place called The Bend. Little steaky steak, candle, potato, and all that stuff. It was nice. We had a blast. Nothing we can really go into. Bug Mom, joking coming. Notice the light is red. Is that for Valentine's Day? No, I thought the other light was making me too washed out. The other one was just too light. It was kind of a golden light. I don't think golden light. I know you guys said you love the golden light, but I changed it. Red is for Valentine's Day, though. Red is a Valentine's Day color. The light of love. Maybe this isn't the perfect shade either. But, hello, I am an Iranian medical student, and I wanted to know if the United States accepts Iran. Well, H, you know what? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? The United States accepts everybody. Just do it legally. And you're a medic. Why not? Give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. Come on over. I'm sure they already have a bunch of Iranian medical students. Yeah, so I bet, did you have a lot of food in there, Pug Mom? I don't keep a lot of food in my refrigerator, so when we get the power outages, it's okay. I bet you have a lot of meat and a lot of frozen stuff, and hopefully you didn't lose too much groceries in there. That sounds like a headache for sure, especially if you lost food. Are you going to get it fixed or get a whole new refrigerator? Sometimes it's more money to fix it than it is to get a new one. It's just the same. I'm enjoying my last 2 weeks where we did Valentine candy trading Friday on the bus. That sounds fun, Coffee. Thanks for sharing that with us. It's under warranty. Oh, great. That's good. Good to have that warranty. Hopefully they'll fix it for you, not give you the runaround. Oh, gross. Yeah. I would have hated all that soggy, melted food. And if it smelled bad, that would make me nauseous too. And I lost it all. What a terrible thing. It's always something. You know, God doesn't want you to be too happy. He's got to throw little monkey wrenches at you. Grandpa on my V-Day was quite eventful. I met my girlfriend. I got the pass. Had some drinks. Raved the night. Death metal style. Very nice. Love it. Then got home and we woohooed for hours. Oh, I love it. Good for you. Good for you. She's a biter. Okay. We love it. We'll let you slide. We don't always have to be family friendly. Not defended. Yeah, good for you. Congratulations, Lee. I'm glad that's how Valentine's Day is supposed to be. That's why I took a night off. I mean, why not? It's Valentine's Day. Go out, get your groove on. You love it. And I'm happy for you. We all needed that night off. We all needed it. Every one of us. And I hope everybody made the best of it. Maybe toss an aspirin in there. I can't tell if that's family friendly. Well, that's borderline, but we're going to let it slide. We're going to let it slide today. I think it was as family friendly as it could get to relay the message. So I appreciate it. Oh, good. Yeah, one time we had a hurricane, and the insurance company did pay me for the food I lost. I didn't even have a lot of food, but I still got paid a couple $100. Yeah, Valentine's Day is very cliche. Sometimes, guess what? Sometimes I don't mind being cliche. If the cliche leads to a Valentine's Day night, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, Coffee. We need more cliche. That's the best kind of cliche. You know, life is short, so I'm not complaining. People can enjoy themselves. Yeah, if you're going to be cliche with love and peace and what Lee just said. Lee, okay, but when Ella comes in. Yeah, Ella is, I made her a monitor because I knew she would be that way. Yeah, but she is like that for sure. And that's why she's a monitor here. Keeps me in Ella keeps me in line sometimes. Hey, Wild Bill, welcome. Ripped, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming. My Valentine's Day is really just a day. I saw people bringing gift baskets and stuff, and I was like, why? This is so stupid. Come on, Coffee, enjoy it. I wish we had more days like that. I wish there were more of them. I can see why people think it's cliche. I know people have anti-Valentine's Day. But it's a day to share your love. And I get we do it every single day. But we don't give people big old giant hearts full of chocolate every single day. And if that's what it's all about, keep it coming. I got some delicious chocolate-covered Oreos, my favorite. And if I get a day where we get things like that, sure, we love it. I bet if your man responds to your note and you guys are together, you may grow to love Valentine's Day. He may send you flowers next year, roses. He may bring you chocolate and a special gift. He may take you out to dinner. I bet it's not going to be cliche then. I bet you're going to love it. Death metal is cool. Good driving tune. Yeah, death metal, that just brings me back to the 90s and my, not that I had a death metal phase, guys. We're not going to go that far. But I would listen to more hardcore music back then. Me and Ella are probably the most strict. Yeah, you got to let him slide because it's Valentine's Day. You and Ella are the strictest, sure. And I appreciate both of you guys for your strictness. I can respect it. Prairie Screamer, you're driving. Lee, you devil. Yeah, Lee's a little devil. But it's Valentine's Day, and that's why. Good for Lee. I think he said that very well. I'm struggling with pump. I love metal driving. There you go. I'm going to write the note with my best. Oh, yeah. Use your best handwriting, but make sure it's legible. Make sure he can read it. You don't want him to think it's Greek or anything. And spray some perfume on it. Go get some. Go get some. Or you know what? You don't have to go buy perfume. Go to a store and go to the perfume counter and there's samples there. Just spray one of the samples on it. That way you don't have to buy perfume. Get the fanciest one you could find. Give him puppy hug. Oh, Coffee, I wish I could help you. I get endly compliments. Oh, Pug Mom, wouldn't that be nice if you could? Hey, Coffee, why don't you read the note to us so we can critique the note? Maybe some of our moderators here could help you word the note. Maybe I could. If I know Pug Mom could probably help you. Prairie Wolf could. If Tiffany was here, I know she could. I will. We were extreme cold warning for the night. Farting. I bet you're good at writing creative, Pug Mom. I'm going to try to use chat. Don't use ChatGPT. Write it from your own. ChatGPT is cliche. They may give you a generic note. But if you use ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to write the note in the style of Lord Byron. Because he was a romantic. Just write. Tell us basically what you have. Let us read it though before. I busted out the queen size sheepskin. Yeah, that sounds pretty cold, Prairie Wolf. Guess what, guys? We're getting a cold freeze down here next Thursday. It's going to be below 30. Some places it's going to be in the single digits in Louisiana, I hear. I don't think we're going to get single digits weather, but, it is going to get cold. Maybe we'll get ice. I don't think we're going to get snow. 1 second. Let me use my last 2 brain cells. But if you want to get those subscribers, tell the story on your little short on your channel and read the note. That sounds fantastic. I love big warm blankets. Me too. I have an electric blanket that I use sometimes. On the rare time it gets cold here. It's below 31. Those are some balmy days. Yeah, the woman I work with says she doesn't want it to get that cold. She doesn't want to be trapped inside again. I'm all for being trapped inside for a couple of days. I loved it. I hope it happens again. I'm not bad at thinking. Coffee. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can't wait to read this, Coffee. I want to see what you're thinking. You want something on the likes of. My beard always looks weird on this with the candle and stuff. We're waiting for Coffee's note so we could read her note, her confession of love and deep feelings for her love interest at school. She's going to put it in his drum kit. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love it. That's how they used to start notes back then. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I like you a lot. You don't have to respond immediately, and I'm sorry if this makes everything awkward. I just wanted to get it off my chest, something like that. Well, that sounds real. That's real. It's from the heart. I would add something like, I want us to try to get to know each other better. Let him know what your intentions are. Don't just get it off your chest. Tell him what you want. How do you want him to respond? Yeah, it's real cute. It's cute. He should love it. But I would also add, I would like to get to know you a little better. If you're interested, let me know. And if not, it's fine. No hard feelings. I get it. That is such a sweet note. Make sure he knows it's from you, though. You don't want him to think it's some other girl and go talk to her. I want to say something about... yeah. Oh, my God. Tell him that. Tell him I want to drink Dr. Pepper and eat smoked boudin with you. That's perfect. Tell him that. Why not? Tell him you're the only man I want to eat smoked boudin with. You're the only man I want to drink Dr. Pepper with under a moonlit sky. Just ask him if he has a dog. Offer to go walk him. That would work for me. Sugar is sweet. Don't touch me with your feet. I don't know. I always liked the feet. I wouldn't ever say that. Oh my God, he eats smoked boudin. Prairie Wolf, you got to remember, we're in Louisiana. We eat boudin here. Boudin, crawfish, oysters. Those are food groups to us. So yeah, that's not that surprising. I'll let Wild Bill, if he's here, he could explain boudin for you. I don't really know what it is. It's, I think it's pig intestines with rice and other things. But whatever it is, we eat it, and it's better than it sounds. Blood sausage is actually illegal here. We don't make boudin with blood anymore. For whatever reason, that's frowned upon. There are some real Cajun people who do it that way, but we don't do it that way. Yeah, I really don't know what's in boudin. They used to use the pig's blood to make boudin. They don't do that. You're not going to get that in a store. Maybe in rural Louisiana, but it's not... they don't use blood in boudin anymore. Yeah, we're Southern. We're Southern. Let me ask my assistant. How about that? Okay. And let her explain. Well, I can't do it because I'm monitoring you guys with my iPad. Let's see. Can't do the assistant anymore. Don't think so. It's got rice, spices. No, we don't do pig blood, guys. We do not do that anymore. Let's see what boudin is. I'm going to get ChatGPT to explain that to me. There we go, Wild Bill. Thanks. Boudin is used with pig intestine stuffed with ground sausage, known as white boudin. Red boudin is the same as above, but the meat is mixed with pig's blood, known as red boudin. And I have never had red boudin. I'd never see it sold in stores. And it does sound gross. You have to suck it, pull the little pig intestines. But it looks like sausage. It's like a sausage thing. It's got rice in there too, I think. I don't know. Andouille is sausage? It's a sausage? I need to eat some of this stuff for you guys on my channel, don't I? I hate eating on film, but I'll show it to you. Oh, you guys eat boudin in Quebec as well? I didn't know that. Oh, you know why? Because Cajuns are descendants from Canada. All the Cajuns in Louisiana are descendants from Canada. So it makes sense that we would eat the same thing. Red boudin was made illegal years ago due to fear of pig viruses in the blood itself. Yeah, I kind of knew that. Didn't know why, though. Yeah. So, long story short, Coffee, tell that gentleman that you want to eat, tell him you want to eat red boudin with him, not smoked boudin. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that, but tell him that. Tell him you're the only man I want to drink Dr. Pepper and eat smoked boudin with. If you're interested, check yes. Oh, yeah, leave a little check mark on there and say if you're interested, check yes or check no. Wouldn't that be cute? If you're interested, check yes. That's what you need to do. That would be so romantic. I cannot wait to see what his response is. My grandpa said the only thing that didn't get used in the pig was the squill. Yeah, prairie wolf, that's how it is in Louisiana. So Canadians and Cajuns in Louisiana are pretty similar. They say that down here as well, everything but the squeal. They eat pig tails here. They eat pig's feet. They eat pig's intestines. I don't know if they eat the snout here. But if they did, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to put yes. He can't say no. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just put check yes. Check yes if you like me. Check yes if you're interested. Check yes. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. So y'all eat hog head cheese too. My father used to eat all that stuff. I don't like hog head cheese. Gross. I don't like hog head cheese. It's kind of gross. I know they eat it on crackers. I haven't encountered it in a long time, but I guess I've got to make a video about it and eat it for you guys. I've got to do this video with somebody who will devour it. I've got to do it with somebody who's going to love it. Pork tallow slap when it's in ramen. There you go. Hog head cheese is the skins from the pig's face and muscles. That sounds disgusting. No wonder I didn't like it. I thought it was the pig's brain. I thought it was his brain. Come on now. I Pug Mom says, come on, guys. I think you guys are messing with me. No, this is all true. This is all so true. This is what they eat down south, and evidently they eat it in Canada too. That's funny. No, this is all true. I cannot eat it raw, but cook and spread on bread, I can eat it. Yeah, it's so true. Culinary items of the South. No wonder people always tell me to do a food channel and do more food videos. No wonder. Cow brain is known as sweet bread. I can eat that all day long. I'm reconsidering moving it to Canada. Yeah, if you go to Canada, you've got to eat it. Prairie Wolf, I had no idea you guys had similar food items in Canada than we do. So I learned something today from you guys. Learned something new today. I didn't think anybody out of Louisiana or the South would have ever known what any of that stuff was. I already have years ago. Welcome, Pug Mom. That's why Wild Bill is so smart, because he ate pug brains as a kid. I mean, pig brains as a kid. I saw a pig get butchered once and then boiled, reproductive segments. Most of Canada is rural, lots of old-timey food. There you go. So my father owned a meat brokerage company where we would, our salesmen would go put products in the local stores. So I have had to tour several meat packing plants. And if I can tell you, the smell in those plants probably smelled like your refrigerator, Pug Mom. It actually made me a vegetarian for a while. Because I thought the whole thing was hideous. The slaughtering, the smell of the place. I could not have that as a job, and it was a terrible experience. So if you ever want to be a vegetarian, go visit those places, and it'll make you not want to eat meat anymore. It was hideous. I've been to the slaughterhouses in Texas and saw how they kill the cows and pigs. It's not something that you want to see 2 times in your life. That is true. See it once, you're good. You'll never go back. Could you imagine if that was your job, Wild Bill, and those people, that's how they have to make a living and support their families? By slaughtering those animals? That would be terrible. So terrible. All those pigs giving their lives so we could eat bacon and other things. Nothing goes to waste. What about the hooves? They don't eat the hooves, do they? I can't imagine them eating that. My brother's a pig farmer. Well, I'm surprised you never heard of this stuff before. I'm surprised, Pug Mom, if your brother's a pig farmer, how come you never heard about any of this stuff? That's crazy. He never brought Buddha home for you from the pig farm? The bones and hooves are turned into ink stuff like soap and shampoo or glue. Oh, there you go. You know what, guys? It's the circle of life, just like the Lion King. The hooves we used to put on our fingers and scare smaller cousins. There you go. I'm still in the chat. It's making Another OC. I'm just making another OC. We live 4 hours apart. We rarely see each other. Oh, there you go. I gotcha. We text now and then, but not about pigs. Chew bones and cow skin also for dogs to chew on. There you go. Everything's used, guys. It's the circle of life, just like Mufasa said. Yep, it's time, Coffee. You had time to write it. Let's read it. Give us the whole note. We will scrutinize it. We're going to help you out for this big endeavor. He made goat once. Yeah, goat cheese. I know goat milk soap is amazing. If you guys ever get a chance, I love when I go to the festivals and they sell goat milk soap. It's so relaxing to take that bath in goat milk soap. Caprina soap. I don't know what that is specifically. Caprina. Yeah, they make soap with goat milk. You know, some people raise goats and they milk goats just like they milk cattle. And they drink it sometimes. I have goat milk. It's a lot thicker than milk. That has been processed. It's like drinking cream. Brand of goat milk soap. When I get goat milk soap, it's usually some independent soap makers. We actually sell it in the gift shop where I work, the reception center at least. I'll never buy some. I don't want them to see me buying a bar of goat milk soap. And they would think that I'm hoity-toity. Look at him. I'm going to take a goat milk soap bath. Goat milk tastes funny. Yeah, I've never drank goat milk. Never in my life. Never drank it. I don't drink goat milk, but my kiddo does. Interesting. There we go. And then I had goat milk bath salts or something. You put it in your bathtub, makes the water feel so great. Milk in general is kind of yuck. Yeah, I don't drink cow's milk. I drink almond milk. Because when you get a dairy cow, they are producing milk every single day of the year. They artificially inseminate them, so they're constantly producing milk. They live to hook up to this device on their udders. And it's a sad life to be a dairy cow. It's not like they're in the field like you see them on the commercials. They're in small little pens hooked up to those milk sucking machines their whole life. I have it as like a thick cream with a real grassy flavor. Oh, gross. To it, depending on what the goat is fed. Gross. Do you have a hair tie? Do I have that? No, I don't. I don't have a hair tie-in. Yeah, I guess they squish them really good and they get juicy. Yeah, I thought they had 4 stomachs. I took a dairy science class at the university. It was supposed to be a CRIP course, really easy, but everybody caught on. So the semester I took it, they made it more challenging. Man, was it hard. But we had to go to the cow factory or the farm at LSU, and they had one of these cows. This cow had a hole cut in its side with a little cap on it, and they could unscrew the cap, and for whatever reason, they would put their hand inside the cow, and it was hideous. Why do that? I don't know. Because sometimes cows get a twisted stomach, I think, and you have to untwist it. Yeah, I do not drink regular milk, but I do eat ice cream. I will eat ice cream, but not regular old milk. Oh, man, oh, this is a hair tie. I do have to I wear a hair tie at work sometime. And I guess it's on my desk. I'm just fidgeting with it. My hair had gotten kind of long for a while, so I was wearing it for certain events where my hair was inappropriate. Yeah, hair tie. Let me fidget with the pencil instead. How about that? Is it 4? They don't. No, they have 4 stomachs for whatever reason. That's what I heard. I've seen that too on TV. Yeah, it was hideous. And they also showed us how they get the sperm from the male cow. They have to send a bait cow in, and the bull tries to mount it, and a person has to physically get this container to capture the sperm from the cow. I guess we can say that. I mean, that's family life, I guess. At the local rodeo, they had a cow beauty contest, shampooed, blow dried, form kids. They were so beautiful and masculine. Oh yeah, I love them. We saw some of those show cows too. I like the Holstein cows with the black and white spots. Those are beautiful as well. When I was a kid, there's a local milk producing company, Barton's. I don't know if that's global or not, but their mascot was Elsie the cow, and she was their advertising mascot. And Elsie had a son. His name was Bo, and they would go tour the country or tour Louisiana. When I was a kid, I got to go see Elsie the cow and Bo the calf, and that was so exciting to me to see a real live cow and calf. Yeah. Yeah, Ella is pretty tough. She's a tough one. That's what I've got right now, Robert. Sometimes I'll drink Silk, but the Almond Diamond was on sale. It was $1 cheaper. So that's what I have right now in my refrigerator. That's what I drink. If Robert drinks it, you know it's healthy. He's a health nut. Or health conscious, I should say. I know that. I'm dead. Cow beauty contest. Oh, yeah, there's a cow beauty contest now. Let's see. Coffee, be brave. Yeah, Ella even put Robert in timeout a few days ago. That's just how tough she is. Oh, I gotta charge this iPad, guys, so I can read you guys. I'm genuinely so bad with feelings. I haven't got the first line. Come on, Coffee, you could do it. What you wrote us was so beautiful and sincere and from the heart. If you wrote that, that would still be a good note. Go to Texas and you can see all the cows and Brammer bulls you want all day long. I do love how Robert just shows up and suddenly joins in. Yeah, I respect you guys. When you put somebody in timeout, I do not question it. It was only 30 minutes. It was only 30 minutes. And what you guys do, I don't question it for the most part. I wouldn't let her ban somebody that I liked, but we have the Calgary Stampede and Rodeo. Yeah, we have the Angola rodeos here. That's when they let the convicts do the rodeo. I went to that a few times when I was a kid. Hey, Tiffany, what's going on? Our most popular person. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's well with your mom and your life. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I bet you did. Maybe you could help Coffee write her crush a note to put in his drum case to admit her feelings for him. She would rap in it. There you go, Coffee. That's some good poetry. I mean, Lee. Yeah, that's some good writing, Lee. Maybe you should write Coffee's note for her. To get this thing going. When I was in Texas, I went to the rodeo in Houston and saw them try to ride the Brammer bulls for 10 seconds. Many a man was injured. You should have done that when you were younger, Wild Bill. You could have probably tamed those bulls. Do they still have the rodeo clowns? Doing great, Dan. Oh no, I went out with a friend, lady, well, something or other, and we had a good time. I didn't go to that party. I didn't have a red shirt, and we just wanted to be something more intimate. It was nice. I missed you guys though. I did miss you guys, but it was fun. I needed a night off. I needed to do something fun. I didn't have a red shirt. We didn't really want to go to that party. We would. I didn't know anybody anyway. Perry's gonna need a cold shower. Just ask him if he wants to go for a cafe. Yeah, coffee is in your name, so you could ask him that. I like the boudin part. Tell him you want to drink Dr. Pepper and eat smoked boudin with him. That's pretty romantic. Say when you feel, when you think of that person, coffee. Can't go wrong. Did he call someone else old too? Were you ever put in timeout, Tiffany? Is that what you're referencing? You weigh 100 and the bull weighs over 1,000. Who do you think is going to win that ride? 10 seconds is a long time when you have an animal that doesn't want you on its back. Yeah, it looks pretty dangerous. Yeah, I've never seen that in person, I don't think. Pug, the problem with you and all carrying an X is that you don't know the context of what anyone says. Greetings, Miss Tiffany. How was the day of Valentine? No, never put. No, no. Well, you're not gonna get put in time out here. Wild Bill knows. I'm starting to write this note. Write this note though, but I'm working on it. I'm adding colors and everything. Yeah, don't go crazy with the colors. Your sentiment is what's most important. You don't want this guy to be distracted by the colors. Write a nice little note, spray some perfume on it, put the ball in his court, and do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, coffee, to get this thing rolling. And this was before they started cutting their horns back. When I went to them in the 70s, now they're cut their horns back. But they can still injure a man by stomping on them. Oh, they shouldn't cut their horns back. What kind of competition is that? I still want to see those sharp horns. That's what makes it exciting, that they can lift that man up and throw him around. Gosh, what a way to make it difficult for them. When is Munchie's show again? Munchie has got a job now, guys. She went back to the jail to be their food services manager. She usually does hers on the weekends, but because of her schedule, she's not doing it Saturday and Sunday. So we may have to wait a week for her to come on to do her Munchie show. Yeah, I didn't know if they still had rodeo clowns. That's pretty cool. I'm going to explode. I'm going to underline his name and his favorite color, but I don't know. I'm scared to text him. Oh, no. Don't text him. Don't text him anything. This has to be a total surprise, okay? Don't text him. Don't communicate until you put that note in his drum case. Put it in there. See what happens. I believe it's a good thing. I wouldn't ask him his favorite color. I wouldn't ask him anything. Go with blue. Everybody likes blue. I saw many a man get impaled by the horns and died because of it. Yeah, that's pretty rough. They still have the clowns in the barrels, and bulls attack them also. Barrels sending them flying through the air. You would think that would be more popular, wouldn't it? You think it wouldn't just be a Southern thing. You would think a rodeo would be a world-renowned sport. because people are seriously putting their lives in danger. I guess maybe because of PETA. Maybe they think it's not fair for the bull, but the bulls love it. The bull needs to get that out of their system. How heavy do bulls? I don't know the exact weight, but bulls are heavy, probably as much as a car. Probably as much as a car. I think Wild Bill said 1,000 pounds. 1,000 thousands pounds. Yeah, PETA is here for every radio. Picketing, you mean? Yeah, that's probably what's holding that sport back from being where we're now, because not anybody could be that. Those are real athletes, real people putting their lives in danger. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Yes, picketing. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's what's holding the rodeos back, because the sport itself sounds. They tell you on TV the bull's name and its temper and whether it's known to attack or not. That makes it so exciting, doesn't it? That's exciting sport. Those are real athletes. Very real. Putting their lives in danger because of their thrill, their adrenaline rush. So, is the bull... Yeah, we're not going to answer that. All right, Prairie Wolf. I'm listening to Saturday Night Disco Dance Party. What is that? Is that a station on Spotify or something like that? Or is that a show? Disco music is a lot of fun. We got a club here that used to have 70s night all the time. Play nothing but 70s music. Some of those songs were fun. I'm old enough to remember when disco fever was an actual thing and everybody wanted to go to the disco. Even TV shows had disco themed on it. I remember when George Jefferson got disco fever and he would be out in the discotheque all night, getting his groove on with his fancy 70s outfit. I remember when Saturday Night Fever was one of the most popular movies. I was a kid, I couldn't see it. Finally, it came on television. I'll listen to this. I like the pinkish red mood lighting there. Yeah, thanks. I had a gold one before this. I thought it kind of washed me out. We just changed it up a little bit. Like to keep it changed. Oh no, it's on a medium code. Cool radio. Oh, that's cool. You probably have good radio stations over there. I like WWOZ in New Orleans. If you guys want to hear some good New Orleans music, ask your players to play WWOZ radio. It's a New Orleans station. And they play just, of course, New Orleans jazz, New Orleans blues, and they talk about the musicians. So do yourself a favor, because it's Mardi Gras here. You could experience Mardi Gras in your own hometown by listening to WWOZ radio in New Orleans. Yeah, he got disco fever. And he went out there and he was dancing every night. He had a smoking jacket with a cougar print or something. They were out there. When I was only 4, when Saturday Night Fever came out, but that was, I was in the dancing school learning those dance moves. You mean they taught kids how to disco back then? It really was popular. John T. Don't know what that means. Bell bottoms, blue jeans. I was still wearing them until they finally quit making them in the 80s. I can see it, Wild Bill. When everyone had to switch to the straight cut blue jeans. I can see you doing that. Oh, sounds lovely, Darren. I'll check it out. WWOZ. Yeah, definitely. You guys would love it. I listen to it all the time. We don't have a lot of good radio stations in Baton Rouge. We have KLSU, which is a college radio station. You're going to hear some unique sounds on there. There's different themed shows. We have one radio station that does have a blues show on the weekends. But if you want to hear good music, listen to that. I can see a bunch of kids doing disco. Oh, yeah, John Travolta's favorite movie night. Saturday Night Fever, great. Grease, Urban Cowboy. Yeah, I remember when that was a craze. Hey, do you know, as a kid, I went to Gillies nightclub, which was the nightclub featured in that movie. Probably the first bar I went to. I was a kid. But they did let people kind of go in there. I was with my parents, my uncle and aunt. We had taken a little vacation. And we went to Gillies nightclub. And they had the mechanical bulls there. And people were trying to ride them like we were just talking about with real bulls. But they had the mechanical bull. And that was a pretty interesting thing to do. Yeah, John Travolta really made a lot of classic good movies. Pulp Fiction even. So good for him. I mean, he made movies that transcended movies and became part of the subculture. Yes, they taught us how to do the disco dance move. Well, that's good to teach a kid. You know, if you ever go out to 70s night, you probably remember them. Oh my God, I just looked it up and thought bulls were a kind of cow with male and female. It turns out males are bulls and girls are... Yeah, Ali, I didn't know if you were making a joke. I didn't want to elaborate on it. Yeah. Yeah, we let that slide too. Good thing Ellen wasn't here for that. She may have been put you in timeout. Oh no, we went to Gilly. You went to Gilly. Yeah, as a kid. I wonder if it's still there, but it was a club for a long time, but of course it got real popular when that movie came out. And it became a tourist attraction. The last pair of bell-bottom blue jeans that I worn was in the year 1981. They got so old and tattered from age that I finally had to switch to straight cut blue jeans. I'm surprised you don't wear boot cut blue jeans, Wild Bill. I can see you wearing a boot cut. Yeah, John Travolta made his comeback in Pulp Fiction. He sure did. Sure did. Which was a fantastic movie. Robert and I saw that in the theater. I think Robert had seen that movie once with someone else and he enjoyed it so much. He got me to go see it with him. And that was an amazing movie to watch in the theater. It almost changed movie making to me. The way the story unfolded with the different settings and such, different time frames. Yeah, that's right, Tiffany. We went to Gillies in Texas. That was in the craze of urban cowboy. Those songs were so popular. They were played on the radio, looking for love in all the wrong places. And people still look for love in all the wrong places. They still do. Oh, how cute, Tiffany. At the age of 3, my mom found a pair of little itty bitty bell bottoms. How cute. That's funny. I like bell bottoms. I wish they would kind of come back. Why not? Those skinny jeans were terrible, man. When I worked in the film industry, all the big wigs would come in from LA. They were older, middle-aged men, even men in their 30s, who kind of looked middle-aged. They kind of had their little stout guts and their little skinny legs. They looked like golf tees walking around with the golf ball and their legs or the tee. It's like, who's dressing you guys? Who's telling you that looks good? You look like a moron. But they didn't know. Yeah, I need to watch Urban Cowboy. Isn't Deborah Winger in that? Yeah, they look for love in all the wrong places. No, read us what you have so far, Coffee. We want to hear it. Read us what you have. We're going to help you. I think straight is 10 p.m. and I haven't slept yet. Oh, you've been up all night? Wild night? Yeah, there. Well, you know. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, Robert, Coffee has a crush at school. And she's been wanting to tell him how she's felt for weeks. So now she's going to write him a note to put it in his drum case so he sees the note where she's going to admit her feelings for this kid. And she's nervous about writing the note. I told her to let us read it. Tell us what she's going to write, and we'll help her out. They did in 2000s. They came in back, but they were like the originals in the 70s. They were pre-fit with no elastic. You had... I did not know... I didn't know old school bell bottoms had elastic waists. That's news to me, Wild Bill. I bet they were so comfortable for those people back then in the 70s. No wonder they're so relaxed. Everyone did the skinny jeans, even the chubby people. Yeah, the chubby people, let the skinny people have that. Yeah, the problem with chubby people, I'm going to tell you, men and women, they don't realize they're chubby. That's what the problem is, because nobody wants to tell them. You can't fat shame people. You can't break it down to them. And so nobody wants to tell them. Let the skinny people have this. Why do you think they call them skinny jeans? Because they're for skinny people. Chubby people wear chubby jeans. I'll just post it on my community tab. Oh, I think you should post it here so we can read it and help you write it. RC Legends, what's up? Good to see you. It's been a while. I think you enjoy remote control cars, if I remember correctly. So thanks for coming back here. Yeah, Deborah Winger. All right, Coffee. I'm going to go read your love note. Can I read it to the group, Coffee? Do you mind if I read it to everybody? Just asking for coffee in person, no note. Oh, no, I love the note. It's so romantic. How about Offer Center gentleman, Richard Gere, eye candy for us ladies? Yeah, my mom used to love that show. I think my aunts did too. I like Louis Gossett Jr. in there. He was pretty tough as a drill sergeant. And that poor guy killed himself in that movie because he couldn't handle the pressure. But no, because the girl dumped him. That's terrible. She told him she was pregnant because she wanted to marry an army man, and that man dropped out of the army to be a dad. And when she broke up with him and said she wasn't pregnant, made it up, he killed himself. Wow. There were two versions of them. One had elastic bands on the waist. The other version had a pre-fit size. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Yeah, I don't mind. What's up, legends? Yeah, Richard Gere's pretty cool. Real cool guy. Not much, Tiffany. Gere is luscious. Gossett played a great role. Yeah, it was a really good movie. And Deborah Winger is so cool. I like her rough, husky voice. I love that rough, husky voice. Hard to meet a woman with a rough, husky voice. You know what you're going to find, though? They love the vocal fry. A lot of women, they want to do the vocal fry. I love the vocal fry. Kind of a monotone thing where they drag off on the end. The younger kids do that. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Not much. All right, guys. All right, we're going to read Coffee's note. Are you sure you don't mind, Coffee? I don't have to read it. I don't have to read it, you guys, but we're going to do it anyway. Because she posted it on her channel for everybody to see. Oh, my word, you guys. It's the most beautiful note. I'm going to show it to you guys. She drew a sun on it, guys. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. This is so exciting. Look how romantic that is. It's beautiful. It's got a little note with a sun on it. Great work, Coffee. We love it. We love it so much. All right, guys. So listen, okay? If you don't like it, let's... Hey, so I know this is completely random, so I understand if you don't respond immediately or at all. But anyways, I like you a lot. For a while. I like you a lot for a while. I thought about telling you for a while, but I've been too scared to. Sorry if this comes across as cheesy. My friend forced me to. I like your smile, and whenever you laugh, my heart melts. Wait, that's too cringe. I'm sorry. She put in quotes, in parentheses, quotes. I don't really mind your response. But I want to get to know you a bit more. I love it. I love when you say that. Sorry if this is short. Thank my last two brain cells. Short and sweet. Just had to get this off my chest. I think that's a great note. I love it. I love it. Are you going to sign the note? That's the question. Are you going to sign it, Coffee? Thank you, RC Legends. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you came back. What series is Gere in? Was Gere in a series? I never knew he was in a television series. I remember he was popular in those movies, Pretty Women. I think he was in a King Arthur movie called Lancelot. I may watch some of his movies. He's a real man's man, isn't he? Do you remember the ink warning tag that was on every pair of BBJs? that warns us of excess ink in the jeans. I don't remember that, Wild Bill. Make sure to wash them. Interesting. No, I don't remember that at all. Funny. That's so funny. That's a keeper note. I love it. Yeah, it's a great note, Coffee. I love that you drew a sun on it. It's from the heart. Your handwriting is perfect on there. And what's the worst that could happen is he says no or he's not interested. But don't get mad at us if it doesn't work out. No, it's good. You don't want him to think some other girl wrote it. The Agency is his series. Got to check it out. Oh, that's good. Kookaburra Man, what's going on? Thanks for your quick hello. Even if you guys come from a very short while, it still helps the channel tremendously, and we love when you guys check in. We all know who you are. I added some stuff to the note there, and I'm going to post the updated one. Okay. But that's a perfect note. That's a perfect note. If you wanted to be mysterious, you could not sign it and let him think he has a secret admirer, but you don't want him to think it's some other girl. I read Richard Gere ad-libbed The Sun and Seen in Pretty Women, that sexy scene at the piano. This channel really grows on me. Indeed, I need to start spending more time here, but it collides with my bedtime. Yeah, I'm a late night YouTuber. I get it. We have a great core group here. It is kind of tiring even for me to stay up with you guys and have to go to work today. That's kind of why I needed that night off yesterday, even though I still stayed up late and had to get leaving later and had to get up for work. So yeah, you're always welcome here, Kookaburra Man. I think everybody likes you here. Fitting's good. They no longer dye them that much. All right, let me go check at it. We don't need to read both of them, but let me just see what you added. Let's say, oh, I gotta go to your page. Let's see how to get there. Hold on. Go to coffee, go to channel, go to posts. So is this a different note? Hey, so I know this is completely random. I understand if you don't respond immediately or at all anyway. I like you a lot for a while. I thought about telling. This looks like the same note. What's different about it? Let me refresh your page. I think I just need to refresh somehow. Give me a moment, guys. One moment. No, it's the same note, but I was adding stuff as you were reading it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Go to channel. Go to post. New note. New note. Oh, look, you added more stuff to it. You got heart on there now. Wow. Do you like me back? Yes, no, prefer not to say. That is adorable coffee. I'll show it to them. So she added check mark boxes on the bottom. And it says, do you like me back? Yes, no, prefer not to say. Well, there we go. You'll find out. You'll find out tomorrow. And that's kind of exciting to me. Kind of exciting. Hold on, let me get back in here. What did you say, Darren? What do you mean? What didn't you hear? I was reading the note. I said she wrote a little thing at the bottom called yes, no, prefer not to say. Did you guys see any of that? I'm going to spray the perfume on the new one. Great. What time is it there? Yeah, that's pretty late. It is around 10:28 here. Usually at 11 o'clock my time, I'll try to go off. Sometimes we stay later. I get it. It's late. And do I have a terrific gut? I need my ears checked. The agency's on Paramount and Showtime. Yeah, I can't believe Richard Gere's in a series. He seems too big for a series. But really, a lot of famous actors, when they get older, they will get in a series. It's probably good, consistent work. They probably don't have to travel. I've been watching this show called Severance on Apple TV. And then after the last episode, they played an episode of Mythic Quest. And that's the show about video game makers. Kind of a comedy. I've been enjoying that show. Short episodes. People are funny. And I really don't like comedies, but these are kind of funny people on there. Kind of relatable to me because I know people like those people. Terrific. Nice to hear. Your gut is terrific too. And royalty checks. Damn, I don't get Paramount or Showtime. Me either. I am not subscribed to Paramount. I checked out Paramount for a while because I wanted to see Picard, the Jean-Luc Star Trek series. That was definitely worth it. But after that, I did watch Frasier on there because I like Frasier. After that, I didn't watch Peacock too much. I mean, Paramount. Maybe I will get it again. She cooks and roasts. What's going on? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I always enjoy when you stop by to say hello to us. I know you like supporting all of our contemporaries and make your rounds. So it's a pleasure to have you on my channel. If you guys want some good entertainment, some real entertainment, go check out She Cooks and Roasts. I think she's the most creative one out of the group of any of the people that I follow and that we know here. She does costumes, characters. She's funny, and if you're not careful, you might learn something on her channel. I think she cooks too. Cooks and roasts. I think one of Gene's best roles is Mr. Jones. I never saw that one. Sounds good. I like when Richard Gere played that bipolar character, A Beautiful Mind. That's one of my favorite movies. I think Jennifer Gardner's in it, and he plays a bipolar professor. It's based on a real life person. Yeah, imagine still working, making movies at 75 years old. You'd think you would retire, but it probably keeps them alive to get out there and make those movies. Do a series, why not? I wouldn't mind watching An Officer and a Gentleman again. Maybe I'll check it out, guys. And I wouldn't mind watching that Lancelot movie he did. Again, based on the King Arthur series. His ex looks pretty good. Oh, I didn't know they split up. I thought he still was with Cindy Crawford. I don't keep up with the tabloids anymore. I don't know who's married to who or what they do. I did see that Prince William's wife is pregnant. They're expecting their 4th baby. And I saw her in her pregnancy outfit with her pregnant stomach. So good for them having all those kids. Keep the lineage going. Beautiful Mon is Russell Crowe and Jennifer Connelly. Okay, that's who it was. Yeah, that was an amazing movie. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. A lot of these movies I haven't seen in a long time that were really great movies. And it's good to watch a movie like 10 or 15 years later because you grow a lot. You're seeing it with different eyes and you're going to think about it differently. So we should rewatch these movies. Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street with Johnny Depp. Yeah, I watched that movie. That was pretty good. Helena Bonham Carter, good stuff. Gear just moved to Spain with his 30-something lady love and has 2 kids with her. Yeah, once you get that old, why are you having all these kids? But I guess the girl wanted kids. And she deserved them. She's 30 years old. Of course, she wants kids. They're probably going to be beautiful kids. Good for them. They've got great genes. Yeah, you only fall for fictional characters. Why not? Some of them are better than real life. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know old men make autistic kids. I need to keep that in consideration. I don't want I would not love an autistic kid. I mean, of course I would love the kid, but that's not something you strive for. You don't want to increase the chances of having an autistic kid. Of course you love them, but I'm just hoping my kid will come out not autistic and have great genes. When we get to that point, when that happens, I'll let you know. I'll look into that whole theory, though. I never heard that before. That'd be something for me to consider. They are just as amazing as non. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying I have a problem with autistic kids, but if you have a likely of having one, you'd want to minimize that possibility, of course. But of course, they're just as amazing. Of course, you're going to love these kids. Making babies is for young people. Oh, I don't know. I got to get my genes in the future. A man has got to get his genes in the future. That's what we're bred to do. Theoretically, that's supposed to happen. I've actually seen some science on it. Well, goodness gracious, I'm glad you guys told me. Yeah, because Elon Musk probably had probably has some good smart genes in him, and his kids are too. But isn't that a cute kid? I saw his kid on TV. I've seen his young kid. I don't know how many kids he has, but I saw him when he was trying to give a speech, and his kid is over there. I wouldn't change my boy for anything. Oh, I didn't know you had an autistic child, Pug Mom. Well, there you go. So maybe it's not so bad. That's right. Elon is autistic. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with being autistic. I'm not going to let that hold me back. I won't even put that in consideration. And there we go. So there we go. That's nothing to consider. It's not an issue anymore. That's right, Pug Mom. Yes, Elon is autistic and a genius. He is a genius now. Robert says that Elon is not autistic. I don't even know the specifics on that either. I just know you guys said it. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I will not. I'm just going to hope it's a lovely child. I haven't. Have you seen? Elon is pretty funny. You gotta admit he's funny. He's quick with comebacks. And he doesn't care what he's doing. Has any of y'all seen Tomorrow Teaching? No, I've never seen Tomorrow Teaching. What are their videos about? Elon said he was autistic during his monologue on Saturday night. It's like Charman. I've never seen Darman actually. Yes, Pugma. He stated he was autistic. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was nearly deaf, but he composed some of the best classical music. There you go. And I do know a lot of people that do have autistic kids. A woman I work with has an autistic kid. My sister's ex-husband has an autistic son. Elon's got an autistic child, so it may be very common. Does anyone care what Elon has? Do you know, Robert? Is there something you want to share with us? Because you can. I don't know much about Elon's personal issues. So in the group, if you got some information for us. I'm concerned my coughing is getting real dry. I'll start coughing blood. Oh, that'd be terrible. Please don't do that. I learned a lot about autism. I like the fact that I expect my son to follow the same rules as everyone else at his school, but he has to work harder to it. Yeah, my sister's ex-husband, that kid, they had a little counselor for him that had to teach him how to act, to kind of fit into society, not to be a sheep or anything, but just what to do in social situations. I think you're referring to Beethoven. ABA therapy, we have done it. Yeah, there you go. My sister's ex-husband thought that his son's autism may have been caused by the shots that kids get, the vaccinations. And he was not old when he had that kid. And I've heard a lot of people think that autism could be caused by vaccinations. I don't know what you guys think about that. I don't, like I said, I've never thought about it until now, until somebody said that older gents are more prone to have an autistic kid. I never heard that before. And that is something I will definitely think about. It is something I will consider. He does pretty well at school. That's good. It's a theory for sure. I don't believe it, but it is a theory out there. Yeah. And the ex-husband's kid, he's in his 20s now. He is very functional. He has a job and gets out there. I received a class action email that stated that Tylenol was given to pregnant women in the late 90s. Ah, interesting. I know they say food dye is too. Like the stuff in our food is stuff they don't even have overseas. And that's linked to ADHD. The red dye. Not that I've done research on that or anything. It's just things I've heard in passing. I have 2 Tim things. They're the best with them. All I got, and some parents I see are so patient. When I worked at Homeless House, sometimes on my tour, there would be parents with special need kids that come in. And some of them were nonverbal, and of course, it's hot in the summer. They didn't understand why it's so hot. They would kind of act out. And those are the most patient parents that I've ever seen. So, God gives parents children for a reason. They give them kids that they know that they can handle. And I think I saw that in person because those people were just so understanding and patient with their children. True, can I use those fruits and vegetables to color and flavor to add? I'm thrilled that we're going to do something. Oh, yeah, I'm glad they're trying to make the food healthy. I mean, that's one good thing. I love that he's taking those chemicals out of food, especially cereal. I hear that's the worst. When I've seen them compare Fruit Loops or whatever cereal we eat to the same version in the United Kingdom, in their version, it looks totally different. Our version is all bright and a natural. And their version looks like real fruit. Emma West, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Oh, funny story. My kid, the autistic child, called me at school absolutely freaking out because he ate a piece of candy someone gave him. And he was terrified it had red dye in it. Oh, no. That's terrible. Yeah, the media really does make kids scared, too. A lot of schools don't allow that, I hear. They don't allow you to pass candy around. Some kids has peanut allergies or chocolate allergies. And you're not supposed to take candy from other kids. I think their version of Fruit Loops still tastes good. It just doesn't have the blue dye in it for the color. It's just normal color. And not like Cheerios. It's still different colored shapes. It's just not bright and neon colored. Kids do not follow rules. Candy's candy. Can't turn down candy. Cannot turn it down. That was a learning experience for him, that I sure. Yeah, I'm glad they let him call you. Oh, did he have a cell phone? I guess kids have cell phones now. So that's true. Yeah, tastes the same, smells the same. I can't wait to get those boxes without. Not that I get a lot of cereal. I'm not a big cereal eater. Raisin Bran, maybe. I don't get kid cereals, usually like Fruit Loops or Captain Crunch. My favorite cereal as a kid was the one with the little frog in it, Dig'em, the frog. Sugar Smacks, I think it was called. Oh my, that was so good. And I love the commercial. My second favorite cereal was Blueberry cereal because I love that little blue ghost. He was my favorite out of all the monster cereals. One time I got a little iron-on sticker that could iron on a shirt. And I ironed it on a t-shirt. It was so much fun. Taste the same smell of those cereal. Some delicious V-Day Belgium chocolate. Good for you, Tiffany. I'm glad you got some chocolate. Yeah, that was my favorite. See, I remember Dig'em, Dig'em. I forgot what he said. I just remember that little frog with the rough voice. That's the cereal for me. That's what I want to get. Because the frog is so cool. It was probably the most unhealthy cereal because it had sugar in the name. Eventually, they just changed the name. I think they just called it Smacks now or whatever. Half the name because they don't want to have sugar in the cereal title anymore. But they should put it in there. Why not? That's what it's in there for. Cereal for dinner can be delicious. Yeah, is he still the mascot? I don't see those kind of cereal commercials anymore. They probably banned them because they're targeted to kids. Bring them back. Bring back Captain Crunch and all those people. Sugar Bear, he was so cool and laid back with those sugar crisps. We never got Sugar Bear cereal at my house. Never did, for some reason. Don't even know what it tastes like. Yeah, some of the pub was just me and the Belgium chocolate. I'm so glad you got Belgium chocolate for Valentine's Day. That's wonderful. Take care, Robert. We may shut her down soon anyway. I don't know yet. So good seeing you, Robert. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. It was nothing but cereal commercials. I used to like the Honeycomb Hideout. Wouldn't it be fun to go in there, have a honeycomb? You should do that, She Cooks. You should have a Honeycomb Hideout theme. Remember how cool it was? Come to the Honeycomb Hideout. Those kids were in there having a good time. The honey and the Trix Rabbit. Yeah, that'd be so. I could see you doing that. I don't know what you would do, but that's a good old school reference. Really enjoying that when She Cooks. You should do a butter chicken sometimes. It's been confirmed that sodium nitrate is not good for consumption. Well, sodium nitrate doesn't sound like it's good for consumption. You can almost tell by what something's called. Let's go out and eat some sodium nitrate. That's what this food item needs. Sodium nitrate. I would avoid that with like the plague if that was on the lists. If you really read things and they advertised them like that, nobody would eat this stuff. Robbie D, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to my channel. We're just hanging out tonight, reading you guys' text for our late night relaxing chat with you guys. Probably stay till 11 tonight. How about that, guys? Dihydrogen monoxide sounds scary, but just add water. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all, does it? It does not sound tasty. Stay to 11:11. Sure, we could do that. We'll stay to 11:11, guys. That's a good time. Met my new assistant. Oh, Munchie, welcome back from your new job. I was telling them why you didn't do a live stream today because of your job, and you're taking the weekend off from your lives. And we get it. It's hard to come out. How was your new assistant? Did y'all get along good? I have squirrel tomorrow. He's very jolly. If I could eat it dipped in chicken. There's a saying that it goes like this: if you cannot pronounce it, it's not for you. That makes sense. My replacement was very mean to him. Oh, that's terrible. Uh-oh. You got to get those people in line. Let them know you're back. Things are going to change. You're back in control. Get some order around there. I got to sleep soon anyway. We're going to church in Texas. Well, maybe we should just shut her down at 11 then. To school for a 2-hour drive. Good luck with your note tomorrow, Coffee. I hope this goes well for you. I hate to tell you not chicken out. You know, 'cause I don't like messing with people's lives. But yeah, if your heart's in it, leave that note for him. I think let him know. Let him know how you feel. Life's short. Oh, there you are. Sounds like you were shutting her down. Coffee wanted to stay till 11:11, so I guess we can do that. Stay till 11:11. 11:11 is really a good time to shut her down. Shut her down. But 11 o'clock is also a good time. Yeah, you got to make a wish. 11:11, make a wish. That's only if you see it randomly. It doesn't work if you plan on seeing it. It means your angel guides are watching over you. But you can't plan to see it and expect it to work. It just, when you do see it, you know. So let's say we got 15 more minutes. Can we do it? Can we do it? It is a record to stay that late. So are you always going to work on the weekends, Munchie, or is this a random thing where you had to work today? My angel looks away in disbelief sometimes. Yeah, imagine those angels watching us. And probably, how could they do that? I learned what a fuzzy buzz is Friday. I don't myself know what a fuzzy buzz is, so if you want to share it with the group, please do. It kind of sounds like a shot that I may have drank in the 90s. A fuzzy buzz. Too chatty though, my head was going to explode. I finally had to tell them that I have a brain injury and need space. That was random, had to say that. But unhappy with this Saturday. Oh no, Hall & Oates I get. Hall & Oates is still 70s, but don't put Guns N' Roses in there. That's not right. Oh, it's a drum trick. Wow, that's so cool. Well, you hit the stick and let it bounce and then push it down as fast as you can. All right. That's interesting. No, I get it. Just never heard of it before. Didn't know what a fuzzy buzz is. That's great. I don't have. That's so cool. Old school reference. The old Guns N' Roses sweatshirt. That's beautiful. I used to have a Nirvana t-shirt. I wish I still had it. That was always fun to wear. Little retro Nirvana shirt. Pokemon, I love Guns N' Roses. It's cool that you guys have a Saturday night disco show. Do you listen to the radio a lot in your own home? I have the Apple TV, and I will listen to WWOZ radio. It's good music, good to chill out with. But I know a lot of people, they don't listen to radio in their house. Not a real old school radio station. I gave mine away too, as I regret it as well, Darren. I didn't give mine away. It eventually just got old and everything else, you know. I go through kicks where I want to lighten the load. So this is faded now, and got to get rid of these shirts. And I felt like at a certain point you're kind of too old to wear graphic tees. So I quit wearing it. All right, Coffee, we'll go check out your picture after this is all over. I have my brother's Metallica tee. Oh, wow. I used to wear this. Awesome. Yeah, I used to go to a live shows and travel, and I would always get the band's shirt. It's kind of fun to wear a independent band's t-shirt. So I used to have a lot of those. I should have saved them, actually. My friend Tara, she had all of her old t-shirts, and she made a quilt or something with them. She told me about it. I've never seen it, but she repurposed them with a quilt or something of the sort. Yes, I always have my radio on in the house. I guess since I worked in radio, I have an interest in it. Enjoy the hearing. Former work colleagues, very nice. I can dig that for sure. That is great. We got to keep radio alive. What do you think the future of radio is as a genre? I mean, because everybody streams now. I love the Apple Music One radio station. I learned a lot of new artists from them. I listened to it on my way to work, way home. When I was commuting 45 minutes a day, I listened to it a lot more. Now my commute's like 9 minutes from my house, so I don't really listen to it too much. When I did, they had a lot of good radio shows. Dottie in the morning. She's in the UK, real cool. Enter Sandman, there you go. That was some good music. All that, it really spoke to us as a generation when grunge rock and Metallica and bands like that came along. That was so great. His name's in. He's from YouTube web show called Murder Drones. I will check it out. Coffee. Thank you so much for recommending that. It's so nice. We love it. Love it so much. Pearl Jam. I saw them in concert, Lee. Maybe twice. Not that they were my favorite, but they came to New Orleans a lot. And so I saw them a couple of times. People for years have said radio is dead, but someone is keeping it going. That's true. Someone is. Maybe we are. I think people still listen to radio in their cars. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. They still listen to it. Black Hole Sun. Yeah, I love that. No, Black Hole Sun was by a band called, I cannot remember. Alice in Chains? I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who sang Black Hole Sun? I could hear that song in my head. But I do not recall who actually sang it. Soundgarden, yes, exactly. I love Soundgarden as well. Do you know some people hate Soundgarden? I don't know why. They created some memorable songs. They were part of the grunge rock era. Yeah, why did we forget about Soundgarden? And why do we always forget about Soundgarden? They had memorable songs back then. They were part of our generation. They don't get much respect anymore. Nobody mentions them. Maybe I'll listen to 90s Channel tonight. How about that? All-time favorite to Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Yeah, that was a good one. Pour Some Sugar on Me. What a great song. just cooking bacon. The Ice King, what's up? Oh, we're about to shut her down, Ice King. You're here for the last 10 minutes. 6 minutes. Darren, do you have a weather app? I'm receiving weather alerts from our state. No, I do not. I hear that we were supposed to get severe weather this weekend. It was supposed to come today. Maybe it's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's coming now. Just terrible rain and such. I've been hearing about that for a while, but I'm not getting updates. Just you here. Can't get. Mother Love Bone. That's right. I love it. We used to listen to that over and over. My friend Tara and I, we loved Mother Love Bone. We'd play that every time she was at my place. Good one, Robert. Good one. I'll be here tomorrow. Don't you worry. You guys are here. I'll be here. When I take a day off, I'll let you know. I don't expect every single person to show up every single night. But for the people who do, we'll be here for you. Talk about our lives, relax at the end of the day, meet and mingle with our friends, people from all around the world. And this was a great night, by the way. We had a lot of our core group here. We didn't get a lot of trolls or... I don't mind meeting new people here. They're always fun. But this was a really low-key night. We had great talks. This is how we love this channel to be for the most part. But I'm not going to complain about those watch time hours when the kids come. Why not? They're what's keeping me going as well. They are really keeping the channel going. This was pretty pleasant. A pretty pleasant night with our friends. What did Pug Mom say that made her seem old? I must have missed it. Ella is by far the strictest mod here. And whatever you guys do, I support it. I mean, that's why I made her one. She's got a very moral stance. And I dig it. Keeps everybody in line. Even me. All right, Ice King. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Try to come earlier. We're about to shut her down. Yeah, Love Bite makes me super emotional. Yeah, we let more things slide when she's not here. Not that we're a channel of debauchery. We're still family friendly. We still keep it classy. Take care, Munchie. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I hope all goes well for you. We're so happy for you with your new job. And we'll hear when we see you. Let us know your live schedule again, and we'll make sure to watch you as well. Because you're somebody I like to support. I watch you and I watch She Cooks channels when I can. She Cooks does it all early, though. I'm at work. But when I'm off, I do try to stop by. But when is y'all don't mind. Yeah. When we have kids over, strict, they go crazy. You're doing a great job, Coffee. Everybody is. We're all doing it. Debauchery. Yeah, we are not a channel of debauchery. That was last night. Tonight, we're family friendly. Take care, Tiffany. Be good. That's right. We're shutting her down, guys. It's 11:10. We had a blessed night here It was fun. We met all of our favorite people. Didn't even meet people from around the world tonight. We met our regulars, and that's how we love this channel to be. With our core group of people, we're here to support each other and be positive. Coffee, we're looking forward to your note tomorrow. I cannot wait to see how this goes, Coffee. So we're definitely coming on tomorrow. All right, guys, be good. 11/11, make a wish, guys. And I'll see you all soon. You are all the complete greatest. Every one of you guys.